Great job by the Angels. They played two great games against the Miami Marlins in that little interleague series. Tell me what you thought of the two-game series against our opponent.
I thought the series was good, getting wins. Of course, me being the only loyal Angels fan, I expect the winning, and we got it in both games. Great job. However, there's things I don't like. Number one, Joe Maddon still is not good at managing his pitchers.
Calm down.
Why are we not using Archie Bradley? You paid the money for Archie Bradley. Use him somewhere. You don't keep going back to Michael Mayers because he can't get an out this year.
Are you sure about that?
The umpiring was really fishy in this series.
Bruh.
Bad calls all around, and even we got the benefit of one that we shouldn't have had in the second game, which we'll discuss later on. And then, overall, the umpiring. The strike zones were bad. The scorecard last night that I saw for home plate umpire Nick Marley in Game 1, it was favored 1.05 runs for Miami, yet we still won that game, I know. But the umpiring overall on both sides was terrible. MLB needs robot umpires, and they need to fix that replay system. Also, Jeremy Reed and Paul Serrano. They are still not teaching us the right things in hitting. Don't go for launch angles, just go for base hits.
I agree with you about the Jeremy Reed and Paul Serrano thing. It is important that we do go for base hits, but a home run every now and then would be nice, especially if there's runners on base. Just don't go for solo shots. So if you guys watch Halos in the Infield, Todd Fox, who is awesome at his shows, does this new thing now where he does It's Not Show Night Award, and he will give it to... Even sometimes he'll give it to an opponent player if he did worse than everyone on the Angels. And that did happen, actually, in this series. So let's go over the series. But before I do go over the series, go check out Halos in the Infield on YouTube. They are a great podcast channel. Todd Fox, Fernando Mendez, they know what they're doing there. All right, let's go over the series. Right now, we will talk about the two games we played against versus Miami, and then we will talk about the 4-game series that is part of a 7-game road trip, all in the Lone Star State known as Texas. All right, let's do it. So the controversy was common throughout this 2-game mini-series. Michael Lorenzen started the first game, the pride of Cal State Fullerton, and he was amazing. A clean inning to start, and against Eliezer Hernandez, we get 2 guys on base. Max Stassi walks to put himself on first, and that brings up Brandon Marsh with 2 on and 2 out, looking to make an impact here early on in Game 1.
Here's Brandon Marsh, 2 down, runners at the corners. Hernandez likes to get ahead of the count. Marsh likes to give the Angels the lead with a 3-run home run. What a swing. And you love where that baseball went. Center field. That means you're on the baseball with a great swing.
In the very next inning, Joe Adell would step up for his first at-bat against Hernandez. Jesus Sanchez would put the Marlins on the board to make it Angels 4, Sanchez 1. Later on, somehow, Marlins manager Don Mattingly would be ejected from the game for comments. It was arguing balls and strikes with the umpire thanks to Max Stassi with framework behind the plate. Better than Kurt Suzuki.
Yep.
Michael Lorenzen continued to dice up Marlins for dinner, and he would go 6 clean innings, and then the Angels would pad their lead thanks to the kids of Brandon Marsh and Joe Adell getting RBI base hits, both of them being doubles to make it 6-1. They somehow brought in Raisel Iglesias in the 9th inning, threw a meatball to Sanchez, who hit it out, but nothing to worry about here. He would get Garrett Cooper to line out, and the final is Angels 6 and Jesus Sanchez 2. The second game is another win, and if only I had my broom here, I would do the sweep of the camera, as of course is tradition when we do have sweeps of series, but I'll just do the invisible broom instead because I'm not at my house. Sweeping time!
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep!
Alright, so that's my really lame version of a sweep. So in this game we had Jesus Luzardo go up against Patrick Sandoval. This was his first start after being scratched with arm fatigue, so he's now going to be the 6th man in the rotation while Detmers takes the 2. Clean innings all around to start for Luzardo and Sandoval. Sandoval works out of a jam in the 2nd, but then in the 3rd, Brian De La Cruz would line a ball to right field. Joe Adele comes in, but the ball gets by him. The ball got by him, and it scored, and Garrett Cooper, who was only on first base, was able to score all the way from there, thanks to the ball getting by Adele and going nearly all the way to the wall. So a long way to cover for Adele. Cruz goes all the way to 3rd on the E9, error on right field, and it's 1-0 Marlins. Luzardo continued to dice up Angel Wings, and it would continue to remain 1-0, but in the bottom of the 4th inning, jumping Captain Jack Mayfield would line a triple down the right field line and scores Trout. Nothing fishy about that one. Tie game 1-1. In the bottom of the 6th inning, I'm a little surprised because Luzardo was dealing, and I think it was only about 75 or so pitches. Don Mattingly takes him out, and he's replaced by Tanner Scott, formerly of the Baltimore Orioles. He gives up a walk to Trout, and that brings up Anthony Rendon, who in this game changes his name to Tony Fourbags.
Anthony Rendon, the big name players, going to come through late in this ball game. In the corner, it's gone! 2-run shot, Anthony Rendon, the big man player, breaks it open, and the Angels take a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Okay, how did he hit that? Did you see how far inside that ball is to Rendon? Well, unless you have like really good hands like Rendon showed you there, or if you're Mike Trout or Shohei Ohtani turning on an inside pitch, that's almost impossible to hit. Rendon with the 2-run home run into the left field corner. That makes it 3-1 Angels. Michael Myers, not the Halloween one, comes in for the 7th inning, walks immediately John Birdie, the first batter he faced, and then the Marlins' future star, Jazz Chisholm Jr., drives one out to right field, and it leaves the yard, and it's a 3-3 tie. And he still hasn't recorded an out this season, and we're already 6 games in.
DFA! DFA!
Okay, maybe not quite yet. Mayer's got himself into some more trouble. Madden goes to the bullpen again, and we bring in Jimmy Herget. And he will manage to get himself out of the situation, getting Jesus Sanchez to ground into force out. Anthony Bass came in for the bottom of the 7th. It's a shame he didn't have to face Mike Trout, because then we would have had a really fishy situation there. We go to the bottom of the 8th, no score here, so we go all the way to the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Bender coming in for Cole Sulser of the Marlins. Anthony Bender facing his Anthony counterpart of Rendon. Bender wins this battle by getting Rendon to ground out. He gave up a walk to Jack Mayfield, who we replaced with Tyler Wade as a pinch runner. Now, the benefit of Tyler Wade, for those who may not know, is his speed, like I talked about in the offseason video. He is really, really fast. Tyler Wade shows us that. He goes to steal second base. The umpire calls him safe. However, the Marlins want a challenge for this because apparently it looked like his foot came off the base And it's said that it clearly did for a couple of seconds straight, distinctly. However, after reviewing the play, it is determined that the runner stayed on the base and is safe. Even for Angels fans, we were surprised. Oh wow, we got a call. Challenges are not rigged against us. So that would also allow Tyler Wade, just a pitch or two later, to advance to third. Wild pitch by Bender. Guess if you pitch too fast, you get the bends.
Bruh.
And then Max, and this is with Max Stassi batting. He's ahead in this count. It's 2-0. And let's see what gives with this runner on third. The Marlins have to bring their infield in. So if it goes right to the infielder, we got to play at the plate. Let's see what happens.
Down, bottom of the ninth, 2-0 count. Stassi ground ball. And he's coming out. He's in there. Run scores, Halos walk off on an error and a slide in by Tyler Wade.
And there you go. Stassi with the grounder. That would look like Chisholm. He comes home. Wade is safe. Angels win. And because it was Stassi, Stas the way, I like it, Stas the way, I like it, Feel free to click off the channel.